Okay, this is gonna be a weird one, because I'm not gonna do the thing where I get a real clone like Linkara tends to fucking do. This isn't gonna be some lore video that sounds like a bad comic book plot. That's next episode. This is an honest-to-God review of the infamous Clone Saga. Spider-Man Clone Saga. Which one? The 90s one. Fucking obviously. Whoa, wait. Someone's calling me. Yo. Oh, hi, Chelsea. What? Someone found that lost dubbed Kirby episode? Okay, I'll get back to you. I'll see you tomorrow, alright? Yeah, never mind. Fuck the Clone Saga.
So give me good love. So give me good love.
We know how wonderful this show is, dubbed and subbed. It was written and directed by Soji Yoshikawa, who also co-wrote and directed the first real Lupin III movie, Mystery of Momo. It's supervised by HAL, Nintendo, Masahiro Sakurai himself, produced by Satoru Iwata, and dubbed by 4Kids in the 2000s. Kirby, Right Back At Ya was one of the better video game series turned anime of my childhood. I mean, I like Earthworm Jim, I love Sonic X, I love F-Zero, I love Pokemon, but none of them are Kirby Right Back At Ya. I mean, listen to that intro. Kirby, that's the name you should know. Kirby, he's the star of the show. He's more than you think, he's got maximum pink. Kirby's the one. Woo! Much better than the sub. One of the episodes later on in its series was episode 88, Shell Shocked. There is a high quality sub version, but even though it was dubbed, it only aired once, never to be seen again. Until my good friend Gearless showed it to me. My bestest friend in the whole world, FrankPro53, remembered the episode airing. I didn't, but my brain was too fucking smooth to get invested in shows at the time, so that was why. I was 4. I took a look at the episode. I watched it with Gearless and Frank and my good friend Chelsea. This episode it's a little sickening. The episode starts out with Kirby and his friends looking for shells to collect. Tiff is educating Kirby and the other kids there, including her brother Tuff, about why there are a variety pack of shells all over the globe, or all over Popstar in this case. They start to gossip about Escargoon. Meanwhile, King DDD is cooking shells, and Escargoon is having allergies. He asks Escargoon to try the shells, but Escargoon doesn't budge. DDD is like, more for me! And after the Waddle Dees make way with the empty shells, one shell falls right in front of him. He sees this and immediately just wants to commit sexual harassment acts on Escargoon.
Get out of that shell right now!
And then the intro fucking plays, man. Most of this episode is Escargoon avoiding DDD's advances. His shell cracks, and the 3 main heroes take Escargoon to the doctors. Turns out, the cracked shell can't be repaired. Tiff is like, that's rough, buddy. Like, she doesn't give a fuck. And then there's this, scene that's a reference to The Shining, and then, his shell cracks more.
Now, is you gonna let me in now, ain't ya?
DDD, jumps in to the doctor's office, right? And his shell cracks in half. It's broken. Kirby and the others decide to tape it. Escargoon doesn't like this shit. And then there's this montage where Kirby and the gang essentially just try to find a new shell for Escargoon. Kirby finds a good one for him, but it's only temporary. As earlier on in the episode, King DDD orders a brand new shell for Escargoon. Escargoon finds this new shell and has a talk with Mr. Customer Service, as played by Dan Green. Something's different about Escargoon. Once he wears the shell, it's almost like he's possessed. As King DDD tries to smash his hammer on the shell, it's very hard, double pause, and he just falls flat on his face. Escargoon laughs, and he turns into a giant, hulking monster, and his snail body turns into a tongue. Okay, what's with the fucking sexual harassment, like overtones and shit? Anyway, his body turns into, like, a tongue, and he tries to swallow Kirby. He sucks on King DDD's hammer and becomes Hammer Kirby. Boom! The formula is complete. Escargoon becomes normal again after the shell blows the fuck up, of course! And then DDD gets back to his fucking blurred lines mode, let's just say. The episode ends with a little joke from Tough. I'm not gonna watch the sub version because Frank tells me its overtones are way worse. I'm scared. Also, the sub theme song, I gotta be honest with you, is not as iconic, despite the show itself being better subbed. Yeesh, this episode is fucking rough. No wonder this dubbed episode only aired once. It's funny as hell, just like most of the series. But there's so much SA in there, and I ain't talking about Sonic Adventure. I don't like it. If I watch the sub version of Kirby Right Back At Ya, I'm skipping this. The writer of this episode is actually unknown, so if they come out and say that they wrote it, I'd love to meet up with them and ask them a single question. What the fuck were you thinking? I'm gonna fucking pack and head to my city's Comic-Con. The city's pretty big, so I have to find, like, a hotel room. I'm gonna bring my N64 too. A lot of people are coming with me. It was Frank who invited me and the rest of my friends. How can I say no? I can meet 50 Cent and ask him what Drake was thinking with the op list. Anyway, see you later, y'all. I mean, I respect 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent. I have lots of respect for the old heads of hip-hop, even if some of them really like Drake. David Tennant's gonna be there, that's cool. Frank saw him last time they went to a con. I'm jealous. They got to meet Robbie Damon and Roger Craig Smith. Man. Men. Ugh. This shit is fucking... It's kind of really shoved in there. I hope my N64 doesn't end up having, like, shitty little magical powers. Oh, God damn it.